built up a lot.
Well, why would you have been resentful toward her?
It's not just her, it was all women. I felt robbed as a person, that my identity and my body were incongruent to themselves. And it was very difficult to even go to restaurants with the other women with their children and their families, and that's the life that I always wanted. So when I got home, I was able to be more succinct and balanced as a parent and as a spouse to Renee.
It's something you had clearly felt for a long time. But maybe back to your childhood.
Yeah, and back then there wasn't an internet, and we live in Ohio, so there's not a lot of support groups and information. So it was something that I can only express by visually creating what I was feeling inside.
Why get married then? I mean, do you feel like did you trick Renee? I think some people wouldn't maybe feel that.
Again, it goes back to information and understanding. I felt I was dealing with it the only way I knew how. And these feelings as a child and as a young adult would wax and wane at different times, depending on, what was going on in my life. I felt the life as a man, I would get married, have some kids, but